Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Sympathy Kiss, continuing Higa's route. I'm here for this now. Okay, listen. I wasn't here for Higa when we started. I was like, oh, whatever. But you know what? Game turned it around in one part. And okay, you know what? And to be fair, like, we need this. We need a decent man who's just has not touched a woman in like 5 years, so he's going to be extremely eager to please. Is all I'm saying, okay? And very attentive. I'm here for this, okay? Also, like, good God, because the world is a cesspool. It just keeps getting worse. And, like, there was just a patch for The Sims and all the problems that have come up from that. And I'm like, and it's not even mod stuff. I'm like, you know, I usually really look forward to my Sim stuff, and I'm like, I just don't want to know what hell has been unleashed, and why is everything awful? Oh my God, so we need this. And you know, I don't, our man with a kid, you know what, I'll take it. This is the least horrific thing going on in the universe right now. And that's saying a lot as someone who doesn't like kids, and forcing me to have kids in games is like, what fresh hell is this? So that's, you know, it's bad. Okay, the kid's cute. You know what I mean? So like, it's fine. And I don't have to give birth to him, so whatever. Still not my favorite trope in games. Still not what I wanted, but I'm here for it. We're having fun, and just never thought I'd be in this position. And the fact that the world is a cesspool and a living hell, that this is a good time. And being overly dramatic. Not about the world. The world is a cesspool. But, you know, overly dramatic about, oh, this is my nightmare. It's fine. Again, not what I would have picked, but I don't know, man. You just showed up with the kid. And okay, can we also wait. I'm not going to actually save, but like, look at this. Look at his little title card when you save. He looks fine there. Why'd you do him a disservice by making him boring and basic and rumbled? And then like in his title card, when you transition from chapters, it's like, that's the worst thing he just looks terrible. But like this, he's fine. But couldn't you made him pretty like that? You know what I mean? Like, they just could have done better, but still. I get it. I get where they were going for. Anyway. After a few days passed, it's really only been like 2 for you, but I recorded the other part yesterday, so. I visited Tempesty on an errand for Director Kobase. Oh, you can't mention Boss Babe, though. I finished what I had come to do and was about to return to Astario when... Miss Amasawa, hello. Boyfriend. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, his suit isn't even like wrinkled or anything, but there's just something about it. It's probably because it's brown. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's... They knew. They were like, psychologically, let's make him as brown and boring as possible. He's got a little bit of green in there, but like, let's just make him beige. Like, everything about him just feels bland. And then they're like, and then we're gonna make him the dad. But like, I don't know what it is. But I mean... Again, they did the poor man a disservice. Because, like, there's really nothing wrong with him aside from the fact that it's, like, he looks boring. Like, it's not like his face is hideous or anything. You just zhuzh up his hair, give him a little bit of a better suit. And the thing is, I'm all for a suit with some plaid on it. Like, and, like, you know, at least we got something going on here. But it's at the most boring level. I can't wait to see what your summer clothes are like. They probably didn't even give him a second sprite with the second outfit. It's going to be the same thing. And you're like, oh, dear God, they didn't even put that effort in. We'll see. Higa walked through the entrance, likely returning from a sales trip. Oh, sorry. I called out to you out of habit. You're working right now, aren't you? Higa looked apologetic, but I reassured him and explained I'd already finished up. I'm glad to hear that. Are you heading back to your office? It was close to lunchtime, so I was thinking of grabbing lunch before heading back. I asked Higa if he knew any good places nearby. Oh my God, we're going on a lunch date. And there is one, but it's a little hard to find. It's a nice place that has excellent pasta. Would you like me to take you there? I was also thinking of getting lunch now, so if you don't mind, we could go together. Oh, look at you putting the moves on! That's where your kid learned it. I don't know how your kid learned it, because you haven't dated in like 5 years, but still. It was a kind offer, and I graciously accepted. I mean, he's like, obviously not trying to pick us up on a date. He's not like, oh, you want to like go into. He's like, oh, we could go together. Like, cool, because you're like hang out with my kid, which is like awesome, and I feel indebted to you, and I also probably feel bad because you hang out with my kid, and it's like, no, but your kid's kind of cute, so like whatever. To be fair, this is the kind of treatment a man should give me if I pay attention to his kid, because I don't like kids. So this is like, are you sure? If I'm like, no, trust me, your kid's cute. I don't mind. I might have been abducted by aliens and or kidnapped. I might be under duress. You should probably call the authorities. You know what? That's how you know. There you go. This is for you guys. This is how you know I have been kidnapped or whatever, is if I'm still being able to record my games to make it look like things are okay. And I like, man, I can't wait to have my own kids. I just love kids. I can't wait to be pregnant. If I say anything like that, that is your code word to call the authorities. Maybe don't call the authorities. Call some, like, hitmen on the side or something, because I'm not sure the authorities are people we should be trusting anymore. But, like, you know what I mean? Call, like, some militia group or something. Like, call somebody. Call my mom, because there's something wrong with me. I might be having a stroke, because those are words that will never come out of my mouth except for in sarcasm. Okay? Or as a warning, like, that's the somebody please call for help words. But I'm playing this game and your kid's kind of cute. I might have lost my mind a little bit, but I'm fine. You don't have to call my mom. It's okay. What is even happening? Anyway. Apologies for inviting you out so suddenly. I mean, dude, I was just right there and I asked about lunch and like, it's okay. It's not weird. As we placed our orders, we chatted and discussed each other's days. Oh, he's such a sad sack. That's gonna get me. That's gonna make me like you a lot if you're just a little pathetic. What has happened to me? Was I always like this? When did it start? One of you guys knows. You have like a journal of like weird shit that's happened and you're like, Spacey used to be like this, and then all of a sudden at this point, she was totally into the sad sacks and likes it when they cry. And then she wanted to fuck her brother. These have really altered my brain chemistry in a weird way. I'm not complaining, but it's weird. Oh, I'm sorry. It's bad manners to sigh in front of someone else, isn't it? Oh, sweetie. He looks like he's over it. I've been busy since this morning, so I'm just a bit tired. I said that working in sales must be quite different from working in production. And I added that I thought Hika was amazing for going to work every day and raising his son at the same time, alone, and the fact that the man doesn't even have weekends off. Oh, thank you. Hearing that makes me happy. When Hika flashed a shy smile at me, I couldn't help staring. He and Hinata had remarkably similar smiles. I mean, everything about them's remarkably similar. After a while, the pasta we ordered arrived. We had a lively conversation along with the delicious food. Hinata's been really into Blade Mask recently. He loves to act out the main character's transformation scene with toys. They're gonna have this collab at the convenience store soon. I fear he'll only eat those special snacks for days. Suddenly I remembered what Hinata said when we first met, and now she's gonna picture Hika dancing! Actually, when he said that, we did the same thing, and now we're being reminded of it. It's still adorable.
He's the best. He's always working really hard. And he's great at dancing. He's so cool when he dances to Blade Mask's ending song.
Dancing. Oh, you must have heard that from Hinata. How embarrassing. You're like, actually, it's kind of a turn on. Huh? You want to see it? It's nothing, really. Look at him blushing! I love it when they blush! I'm here for this. I don't know how this happened. How did this man just roll up, have a kid, and charm the fuck out of me? I did not expect that. I'm fighting it every step of the way, guys. I'm trying so hard internally to fight the glee I feel at this nerd fucking dancing for his kid. That adorable little bastard child when I hate kids. Being in a stepmom route when I don't want to be a stepmom. And the boring basic side character is like, why are you so charming right off the bat? Stop it. Am I crazy? Am I drunk? Guys, who slipped shit into my drink? Because I think I must be drunk or high. And I don't do drugs, but somebody slipped something somewhere. I don't trust anything. Oh my god. Higa blushed, looking away self-consciously. His expression caught me completely off guard. It wasn't Dad Higa or worker Higa. It was a new side I had never seen. It made me want to know more about him. I asked what he did on his days off. He's like, my what? And you're like, days off. Days off. Looking at you all confused with his head cocked to the side, like, because he has no clue what you just said. He's like, what language is that? On my days off? Well, I play a lot with Hinata, but I also watch movies often. Genres? I'll watch anything, Japanese or foreign. But if I had to choose, I think I prefer Japanese movies. Also, I prefer drama over action or fantasy. Those movies hinge upon the actor's skills rather than direction or filmmaking techniques, you know? Personally, I find the acting in Japanese movies to be much more impactful. I agreed, then pondered the way Higa engaged with movies. He seemed to be more interested in the acting rather than the movies themselves. I know. I have to stop dragging myself down with these regrets. I tilted my head and asked Higa about what he was referring to. Oh my god, were you gonna be a professional thespian? But he quickly changed the subject, and that's why you're good at dancing. 5 years ago, I had the opportunity I was gonna be in a boy band. And then my girlfriend got pregnant. And that child ruined your life. Yeah, that's why you wrap it before you tap it, Higa. And then that shit won't ruin your life. Just saying. But Hinata's cute, so I guess it's okay. Oh my god, if we find out he was gonna be a fucking... Oh my god, wait a minute. Are you gonna... I just want you to have an idol girl transformation right now. I need this now. We're gonna find out that... Oh, no. We gotta make your dreams come true. Because everybody else kind of splits off from the companies and makes their dreams come true. You know what I mean? I need them to give you some kind of magical girl transformation. So that all of a sudden you go from like, okay, he's office worker. I mean, there's nothing wrong with him, but I mean, sure, they made him kind of like rumpled and boring. And then they make you like fine as fuck and it's like, what the hell were you, where were you hiding this? That's what I want now. If they don't give it to me, I'm going to be sad, but we'll probably still enjoy the run anyway. It seemed to be something he didn't want to talk about, so I didn't pursue it further. I cannot wait. Instead, we discussed our favorite movies. I asked what his favorites were. You want recommendations? Sure, I'll send you some over Ring. Seeing Higa's face light up over it, I couldn't help but smile. Oh, sorry. I tend to get very excited about these things. It's getting late. We should head back. Sorry, I have to yawn. Oh, I couldn't come up while there was like a dead silence while he was like, you know, walking. But no, whatever. That was the end of our lunch. The station and Tempesty were in the same direction, so we walked through town together, holding each other's hands. Whoopsie. We're not holding hands, not really, but still. Oh! Higa suddenly stopped. I followed his line of sight to a bicycle shop. Oh, sorry. The other day Hinata said he wanted a bicycle, so I couldn't help but look. Being 5, Higa was right around the age where most kids learn how to ride a bike. I'm assuming we mean Hinata. We're calling him Higa, but we only call Higa because... You know what I mean? There are already some kids who know how to ride a bike in Hinata's class. And that must be why he was inspired. But everyone learns how to ride a bike at a different pace. I practiced a lot, but I felt just as much. It took me quite a long time to learn. How about you, Miss Amasawa? Were you able to learn how to ride one right away? Being asked that, I said, happy or angry? I feel like he said he wasn't great at riding a bike at first. So, like, I was fucking awesome, is like rubbing it in his face that we were better than him. Like, I mean, granted, you'd be like, oh yeah, no, I picked it up pretty quick, and then he's gonna feel bad about himself, which is actually good for us because I like it when he gets a little sad. But if we say like sad, then it's like, no, yeah, I wasn't great either, and then we're on the same page. You, me, same, Higa. Same. But then again, if we say, I was great, then we're gonna end up at a park with our future husband and our stepkid, teaching our stepkid how to ride a bike, and it's gonna be like a pre-family outing. Because we won't be family, that's why it's pre-family. Family outing. You know what I mean? So, but I feel like we're trying to get in Higa's pants, so we should probably be like, nah, I sucked at it. Like how with Nori, we were like, I'm totally a dog person, and saying we were a cat person was a bad thing. You know what I mean? This is too early to have, like, a save point, but... sad. Yeah, okay, upset. Run away. Good. Getting in his pants. I think it took me quite a long time to learn how to ride a bike. I see. Then you're the same as me. I was terrible at it, so I'm worried whether or not I'll be able to teach Hinata. He could gauge my expression and began to stammer. Actually, I was wondering, would you mind helping Hinata practice? I don't feel confident doing this alone. Look at that, we're getting here anyway! As soon as he saw the bike thing and was talking about Hinata on a bike, that's the first thing that popped into my head is, oh my god, we're gonna fucking have a family outing date to help the kid. Listen, are you sure you're not, like, Hinata's gonna be like, my daddy brings home a new mommy for me every week? Because I'm just saying, if you're not really smooth, this is pretty smooth for someone who probably hasn't dated in like 5 years. But I also think it's because the child brought me home first. He was like, I picked up a mom, so here you go, Dad. And then, like, both evil dating geniuses. I feel a con. Oh, yeah, are you pickup artists? You're teaching your son how to be a pickup artist? He's like scamming moms in the neighborhood. He's like, yeah, that girl would make a nice mom. You know what I mean? Going for that angle. And then you're like the sad, tragic widower. Like, what the fuck? I gotta find any reason to figure out how I fell for this so fucking fast. Aside from the writers did a good job making my cold dead heart actually care. And I just don't know if I like what I'm becoming. Gotta fight this every fucking step of the way. Even if both of us weren't great at it, maybe we could teach him if we did it together. Aww. I immediately accepted his request. I wasn't sure I could be of much help, but I was more than happy to try for Hinata. Really? Thank you so much. It's so funny, you were like, I'm totally willing to help you help your son, and it's all about, and then we're going to realize we fell in love with this man the whole fucking way around, but we soon arrived at the station while talking it over. I'll be going this way. I'll message you again soon. He got moved to leave, but I didn't want to part with him just yet, so I spoke up. Thank you so much for today. Let's talk again soon. I'm excited to teach Hinata. You look energized. I don't think you're looking energized is right. Thank you so much for today. Is a good one. That's not a bad one. Let's talk again soon. Okay, wait. I'm excited to teach Hinata. That's good. That's good for the dad in him, but let's talk. Okay. Thanks for today is just like a casual, hey, thanks, I had fun. Yeah, okay, that's a normal, very normal. Okay. But I also feel like, does that close the door for more conversation? Thanks, bye. It's like, oh yeah, okay. It doesn't stop him from leaving. I mean, none of these are really going to stop him from leaving. Like, I'm like, let's talk again soon is like almost like, yeah, let's talk again soon. Like, should like, call me or something. I mean, he already said he was going to text us the details, but I feel like this is us being like, absolutely, yeah, totally text me or as much as you want. Got it? Sir, call me. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Giving him sexy eyebrows. You know what I mean? You know? This is like kind of telling him, like, I am interested in you. Maybe not romantically, because she is not there yet, but like, I am interested in speaking with you as a person. And then I'm excited to teach Hinata is more like, yeah, we'll have fun and your kid's my friend. You know what I mean? That's more about the kid, which is good for his dad's side, but you want it to be personal to him. The "you're looking energized" is terrible. Please God, I hope it's not that one. I mean, I think it's "let's talk again soon," but thank you so much for today is also good. I would think "let's talk again soon" is the first. Thank you so much for today, and I'm excited to teach Hinata, or like, kind of second to that. I could see them working too. As long as it's you're looking energized. That one's terrible. So let's talk again soon. Okay. All right. Oh, that's the love answer. Hell yeah. I felt so happy talking with Higa that the words just spilled out of my mouth. Huh? Higa's eyes widened and his voice rose a pitch. Words quickly spilled out from him. Oh, you mean talk about Hinata, right? For a moment I thought you meant... sorry, never mind. Oh, he's so awkward. I love that too. You should put glasses on this man and I'd be 100% sold. I'm like 98% sold. He wasn't mistaken. It was true that I enjoyed talking about Hinata, but I enjoyed getting to know Higa too. Still, I didn't have the courage to correct him. Oh, look at the time. Sorry for rushing off like this. I'll see you later. That's so adorable because we're like, yeah, I'll talk to you soon. And then he's like, what? Oh, just, because of my kid. Oh, now he's getting it. And he's like, oh, but when she said that, I really liked it. And it's like, we both have like baby butterflies. That's, oh, oh my God. Why do I love this man? You know what? I hate this game for making me love this man, but like, good job. Okay. Wait. I need to know. From the people who have played this, when you got to this, whether you were totally here for the stepmom or being a mom route, okay, whether you have any maternal instinct or not, okay, because like that is definitely a defining factor in like why this is awkward for me. But like most people have some kind of maternal instinct, okay, right? Was it like the fucking second this man showed up in this route, you were like, oh, did he kind of like get you in the feels, like instantly, like he did me? And then like if you're new, if you've never played this and this is your first experience with this, are you also feeling the same way? Like, where did this come from? I wasn't expect. What the hell? Are you smiling and feeling like an idiot? Did he literally punch you in the motherfucking feels? He's like a feels ninja. Like, if stabbing me in the feels killed me, I'd have been dead already. How? I'm curious. I'm curious. You know? 'Cause, like, what the fuck? Where did this come from? How? Although, again, I'll say it's brilliant for making the boring basic man that blends into the background. Like, and you're just like, really? He's the love interest? Okay. Yeah, all right, sure. Really? With all the other interesting characters and the pizzazz and Wallflower over here, really? Again, Isaka. Totally interesting. Has main character energy. Total relegated side character. Higa has side character energy and he's a main character, but that was brilliant choice on their part because they're like, we're going to make him kind of look like a side character. So when you get to his route, you're like, I was not expecting to fall in love with you right away. What the fuck? Kind of brilliant. Am I crazy? I don't think I'm crazy. I feel crazy, but I don't think I am. Anyway, after a hasty goodbye, he bolted toward his office. How sweet. He's an awkward, weird little nerd who's probably going to have a magical girl transformation. I need that in my life. I want to see what they would do if they, like, jazzed them all up and you were like, you made him an idol and you're like, what the fuck? When did you get so hot? When the weekend finally arrived. Okay, I'm sorry. They did give him another outfit. They gave him a weekend outfit. And it's ridiculous. Okay, first of all, men in like just hoodies or plain t-shirts. Boring as fuck. But you put a ridiculously cute little, what does it say? I love what on it? I can't even, but you put like a fucking little anime bear on his fucking... Why is this man dressed like a 22-year-old college kid? Why? I love it. I'm sorry. You know what it is? Like, this is like you hang out in your house. I dress like this in my house, okay? But like, I mean, to be fair, I'll wear hoodies and like, or t-shirts and shit out too sometimes with like skirts or dresses or whatnot. But like, it's just with men, it's like, oh good, cargo pants or jeans and a square t-shirt or a boxy hoodie. Height of fashion. Please get some flair. But like, he came with the flair on the hoodie, so I can't hate him for it. Plus, they were like, we're just going to put him in a hoodie. But we're going to make it adorable as fuck. I don't want to route. I don't want to be a stepmom. And you gave me a stepmom route. And I'm still in love with this man and the stupid kid already. And then you were like, you don't want baggy ass hoodies? We're going to put him in one. But you made it kind of charming and adorable. And I kind of like, what is wrong with me? What has happened? I seriously have been body snatched? Anyway. Hi. Hello, Miss Amasawa. Thank you so much for coming today. As promised, I joined the two of them at a nearby park to teach Hinata how to ride a bike. This is exactly what I expected from the whole bike thing.
Look, isn't it cool?
Hinata grinned brightly, gripping the handlebars of a shiny blue bicycle. I nodded, and Hinata's grin grew impossibly wider.
Hey, I bet you learned how to ride a bike right away, huh?
I weakly shook my head.
Oh, really? So I guess it's pretty hard then, huh?
Hinata began fidgeting nervously. I was about to cheer him up, but then... It may be difficult, but we'll be right there to help you, Hinata. There's nothing to be afraid of. Thanks to Higa's kind words, Hinata's smile returned. Someone is going to walk by and be like, look at the family. They're so adorable. And they're going to think this is my kid and my husband. And I'm just going to be like, I know, right? We are so adorable. Now, let's begin. Hinata, try to get on the bike.
Right, here we go!
First, try kicking the ground while moving forward.
Huh? That's easy. See?
Hinata kicked the ground hard, rolling forward with the bike. And so our bicycle training began. And then, if this were a movie, we'd have a bicycle training montage. After about an hour... Hinata, are you tired? How about we take a break? I made a picnic! And my house, my labradoodle, pupperdoodles, I guess, because it gets confusing now that we're not in Nori's route, calling him the labradoodle, because then everyone's going to think it's Monado. But anyway, our pupperdoodles... Saltame. I said Monado. It's because Mitsuki and Monado in my brain get switched. But anyway, our pupperdoodles cooked. My pupperdoodles cooked! And you're like, your dog can cook? He's a live-in house guest. He sleeps on the couch. I treat him like a dog. But he can cook really well, and he made us snacks. We don't know that he can cook. But...
Yeah, I'm kind of thirsty.
I think there's a vending machine over there. Let's get you something to drink.
Yay, I want apple juice!
You'll get what the fuck I give you, kid. I'm just kidding. Hinata parked his bike, and the three of us started walking toward the vending machine. I looked around and saw many families playing in the lush park. I wondered if we looked like a family to everyone else, too. Well, okay, no one had to say it, but she thought it. Then...
Hey, let's hold hands!
I nodded and took hold of his tiny hand.
Daddy, you too!
You got it. Now we definitely look like a family. Oh my god, are we getting a CG of this? We are. They did it on purpose. They were like, let's put the adorable child in there! Something that Spacey would normally be like, you ruined my CG by putting the child in there. And I'm like, no, I fucking love it. Stop it. What is wrong with me? With Hinata in the middle, the three of us held hands in a link. Something about it felt embarrassing. My cheeks started feeling hot. Look how fucking overjoyed this child is.
Oh!
Hinata suddenly piped up. I asked him what was wrong, and he smiled.
It's not fair for only me to hold your hands. You two should hold hands too. This kid is a mastermind.
He is an evil fucking genius. He knows exactly what he's doing. Little bastard. I love him. Huh? Hinata, that's okay. Adults don't really need to hold hands. Oh, look at Higa, though. He's so embarrassed. This almost looks like a completely different art style than the rest of the game, though. It could just be like the shadows and the lighting or something, but he almost looks like a pencil sketch. Like he looks like he was colored with colored pencil. Like, there's something different about it compared to the other for some reason. That's strange. It could just be the lighting in it. I don't know. Oh, do you gotta go potties? You're being a pain in my ass, Bird. Hold on. You guys can stare at the CG for a hot second. Oh my god. Bird, you're getting really fidgety and you're being a butt face. And you're kind of driving me. You're being really annoying lately. You're being very annoying. I think I'm going to have to send you back to the bird factory. Good boy.
I say those things. I never do that. Even when you annoy the hell out of me, I don't. I love you. You're so cute. I gotta keep your beak if you bite me, though. Come here.
Your toenails suck. I tell you this all the time, but you don't seem to care to do anything about it. Oh, you don't. You just make them sharper because you're evil. He's not really evil.
I say that. He's not evil. She's a beast, though. He's a big fat asshole. No, you was getting bitey. You still have so many pin feathers, so you want me to pet you, but then you bite, and you want me to pet you, and then you bite, and then you were trying to drink my iced tea, so I put a little bit on the lid for you, so you had some sips, because you can't drink it through the lid, because you're not magic. And then I was trying to get you to sit on the lid, and you were, like, running away from me because you thought I was going to grab you. I'm like, Bird, just get on my fucking hand so he can... And then he's like, I'll jump on your hand, but then I'll instantly jump to your shoulder because I don't want to be on your hand. You need to learn how to be hand-trained.
You need to learn hands. You need to learn hands. He's like, that's because you poke me all the time. I do. I boop you in the beak. I grab your beak. And when you're mean, I shove you away. I do. I'm not like, no, you're like, hands are mean. Hands are not mean. They pet you, and they snuggle you. They grab your beak, and they wag at you and say, no, you're a bad boy. Yes, they do. And sometimes when you're being mean, they, like, shoo you away, like, no, go away. It's actually only because sometimes I'll be, like, going to get him on my hand, and he won't want to come up. So it's like, now I know, like, okay, just put my hand near you, and you'll fly the fuck away.
You didn't fall for it this time. You got on my hands, and you came because you were like, I go sit on your chest. I'm going to pet you whether you like it or not. Okay.
He's a good boy. Anyway.
Why? You'll be better friends if you hold hands, right?
Well, yes, but I completely understood why Higa was so flustered. Holding hands with a kid and holding hands with an adult meant two completely different things. Besides, Higa had a wife before. Still, I couldn't bring myself to shake Hinata's hands away when he smiled so innocently. Oh, that's so cute. Look at this. He basically took our hands and was like, you guys should get married now. Oh, this kid is an evil genius. He knows what he is doing. He's 5, so I don't know if he's really that, like, manipulatively intelligent of, like, I'm going to mastermind myself a mother out of this, or, like, he's just totally innocent, or not. I don't know, but I feel like he's an evil genius, because this is brilliant, and I love it. Like, this is adorable as fuck.
Okay, squeeze!
While I remained abashed, Hinata brought our hands together. Oh, look at how embarrassed Higa looks. It's so adorable. Higa's hands were long and thin, and so very warm. Holding his hand made my heart race, causing my palms to sweat, which only made me more nervous. I'm sorry, Miss Amasawa. Hinata, you have to let go now.
Huh? Does that mean you guys are good friends now?
Yep, we sure are, so please.
Okay, fine.
Hinata reluctantly let go of our hands. Sorry about all that. I know that was probably uncomfortable. Higa smiled apologetically, but I shook my head. I was surprised, but that didn't mean I minded. See, I feel like in this scenario, we gotta be the one to hike our tits up and, like, go after this. Like, because he's gonna, it's awkward, and we're gonna be like, no, it's cute, I liked it. Because otherwise, this man is never, we're gonna have to take the lead here. Which is kind of okay. Although, then there's, like, he's gonna all of a sudden, like, take the lead, and you're gonna be like, oh, someone turned on the sex appeal all of a sudden. So, we'll just have to take turns taking the lead, is all I'm saying. Thank you. You're too sweet. I couldn't help thinking that he was overdoing it to be courteous. But given our mutual embarrassment, I decided not to push the issue further.
What you looking at? Squeeze? Hey, the juice!
Hinata's attention was now wholly absorbed by the juice, and he sprinted to the vending machine. Hinata, don't run off alone. He was 5. He went to the fucking convenience store in the middle of the fucking night. I think he's fine. Higa chased after him. I was left there alone, but I was preoccupied with how it felt holding Higa's hand. Glorious.
My hand's all warm because somebody snuggled up inside of it. He's a very warm body.
A few days later, I made some tea for you. For a hot second, I was like, what? I've forgotten. Even though I just said our Labradoodle lived with us. Pupperdoodles. We just eaten dinner. I was relaxing in the living room when Tainaka walked in with a mug of steaming tea. Yeah, this is going to be... Okay, so is Nori going to be the... Because I was like, what's the drama going to be in Higa's route aside from it's just difficult for him to kind of move on or get into a relationship or whatever because he hasn't done it in so long and, like, he's worried about Hinata and all of that. But it's going to be also we have a man who lives in our house. He's going to think we have a boyfriend. He's going to think we have a boyfriend because we live in a 1-bedroom apartment. It's like a studio. He's like, you have one bed in this basic studio. So, like, that's your boyfriend. Well, no, every once in a while we bathe together or whatever, and he washes my hair, but it's not sexual.
Here you go.
Although, and you know... But you really shouldn't tempt me, though. Higa is great, but then you're putting Nori in front of me, and he's adorable as fuck. Can I keep him, too? Can this be the harem ending? Right as I thanked Tainaka, I received a notification on Ring. Cheers! Oh, Higa just sent us a thing. What in the fuck is his thing? I cannot tell what his thing is. Is it like a little dozer? Like a little bulldozer truck? Like a little cartoon bulldozer? I'm sorry to ask you this so suddenly, but Hinata's been begging to call you. Would that be alright for just a little bit? Oh, the god. Nori, don't you dare say anything. I'm in love with this man. I placed my phone face down on the arm of the chair, considering how to respond. I wanted to talk, but...
What's wrong? Did an old friend ask you for money?
No, you're sitting right here and you're the only one that asks for money. Tainaka watched me curiously. I shook my head and told him I needed to make a call. Tainaka smirked playfully.
A boyfriend, then. Oh, it's not. Aw, you're grinning so much that I thought it might be a handsome new man.
I mean, it is. Tainaka laughed as I covered my face, embarrassed.
Hey, you're blushing. You're acting super suspicious. Come on, I just brought you tea, so spill it.
You're adorable.
Okay, sorry. It's not a boyfriend. Don't get mad at me. So, who's the ring message from?
I tried to tell him about Higa and Hinata, but my explanation came out jumbled and disorganized.
So a boy you met at the park and his father.
Tainaka mumbled to himself conspicuously, but he didn't ask any follow-up questions.
Hey, I'm gonna run to the convenience store.
Tainaka jumped up and strolled through the door, humming to himself. Aw, he's giving us privacy. He's a sweetheart.
Take care now.
In a flash, he was gone. Taking a few deep breaths, I replied to Higa and told him it wouldn't be a problem. Oh, the phone rang immediately after I sent it. Hello? This is Higa. Miss Amasawa, I'm sorry for calling you so late at night. Are you sure it's all right? Even through the phone, I could imagine how apologetic Higa looked. I reassured him. Really? Well, if you have to go at any point, please don't hesitate to let me know. I'll put Hinata on now. After a short pause, I heard Hinata's cheerful voice.
Hello, miss?
He launched into an excited retelling of his day, including watching the latest episode of Blade Mask. Hinata, it's getting late. I think it's time to say goodnight.
Huh? But I'm not sleepy yet. I want to talk to her longer.
We've adopted this fucking kid. Well, he's adopted us, whether we like it or not. We have no choice but to marry this man and adopt this child. Like, there's no other option. What are you gonna do, break this kid's heart? Hinata was undoubtedly pouting after his father's suggestion. Hinata, even if you're not sleepy, she might be.
Huh? Are you sleepy?
It wasn't actually that late, and I wasn't particularly tired, but I decided to yawn and feign drowsiness for Higa's sake.
Okay, well, if you're sleepy, I guess you have to go. Aw, I wish we could always be together.
He's already, this kid, manipulative. I love it. Come on, Hinata, it's time for bed. Say goodnight to her.
Bye-bye. Good night.
After Hinata's peppy goodbye, Higa came back on the line with the same apologetic tone. I'm so sorry. I reached out so suddenly and ended up taking up so much of your time. It almost felt like he thought he was bothering a stranger, and my heart sank. We'd already spent so much time together, but it felt like there was still a wall between me and Higa. Miss Amasawa, is something wrong? After a period of silence, Higa spoke up, concern edging his voice. I didn't know what to say. I dismissed it, vaguely affirming that I was okay. Yeah, it's like, we're feeling hurt, but it's also because, like, Higa doesn't know how to do these things. So, like, he's awkward and apologetic and whatever. You know what I mean? Like, the man does not have game. The kid's got game. I see. Well, good night. I hung up and began to think. I suppose it was only natural for there to be distance between us. Even if we were on good terms because of Hinata, he was still a father who lost his wife. And it wasn't as though they got divorced. She passed away. It made sense that he'd hesitate to get close to me. She's very logical. Not only that, but he was also an employee of a business partner. We were like co-workers. That has not stopped you yet. You have boned every one of your co-workers. All of them. And then the brother of one. But he's technically was also a co-worker, if you think about it. Of course, I wanted to be friends with him, but there needed to be clear boundaries, too. I'd have to be careful not to push things too far with Higa. And then the next night, we found ourselves in bed together. It's not like he can come over and we can get frisky here because Nori's going to be like, don't mind me, I'll just close the curtains. Are you guys okay? Do you need anything? It sounds like you're going hard. Like, what the fuck? How awkward would that be? And you can't go ahead to his house and bone him there because there's a kid there. You're going to wake up the next morning and he's going to be like, yay, slumber party. He's going to basically assume so you might as well get married at that point. I'm just saying, it's complicated. And I don't think he has a car, so we're not doing it in the backseat of his car. Also, I feel like we're too old for that at this point. I was so lost in thought that I forgot about the tea Tainaka made me. By the time I took a sip, it was cold. Iced tea is good too. Yes, spin-off episode. I forgot about spin-off episodes. Oh, look at Hinata's room in the background. Oh my god, no, this is just their house. I thought it was his bedroom. This is just their house with like the little, all his toys and the kid art everywhere. Oh. And their little cushions that look like cats. So fucking cute. That day, Hinata threw a tantrum. He rarely ever acted like that.
Dad, please, can I call her?
Hinata refused to budge on calling Amasawa. I understand, but won't you start finding all this a bit annoying? No, because we're kind of in love with you. We already met over the weekend. I really don't want to overdo it. While mulling it over, Hinata pulled up my sleeve, unable to wait anymore.
Dad, are you listening?
Yes, I'm listening, but Hinata... If you call her suddenly, you might bother her. Besides, you'll see her again soon.
But I want to do it now! It has to be now!
This kid is like, if we stop, she's gonna find someone else. I'm trying to secure your future, Dad! All right, fine. Let me text her first to make sure it's all right. If she says no, you have to respect that, okay?
Okay!
Hinata fucking knows. He's like,
She's not gonna say no.
play me like a fiddle, this kid. I sent a ring message to Amasawa, but she didn't reply for quite a while, even after it was marked as read. I had a feeling this would be too much. Oh, and that's true, because then she doesn't know what to do, and then he's like, she read it and she doesn't want to, and she's just forcing herself, and oh, we're both awkward weirdos. I love it.
Did she say yes yet?
Well, Hinata, I think we should give up for tonight. Right as I was about to tell Hinata to give up for the night, we literally just said that, my smartphone pinged. I checked the notification quickly. It was a reply from Amasawa. Oh, she said it's okay.
Really? Yay! Dad, hurry and call her!
All right, just a minute. This kid is so funny. I nervously tapped on the call icon. It's usually like earlier stuff, but I like the fact that it's literally just this call. After a few rings, her now familiar voice responded. I'm so happy just to hear her voice. Oh, I do love these little insides. It's making me feel stupid happy. My stupid fucking face, my stupid fucking smiling, and the stupid fucking man with the stupid fucking kid. I love it so hard it hurts. Reluctantly, I handed the phone to Hinata. See, like, this is just so terrible. Why'd they did the worst? They drew him the worst here. He looks creepy. And he's really not that bad looking. I mean, a little rumpled and basic. But, like, but you know what I mean? Like, why would you do the worst job ever on his, like, transition cards? Like, no, they're horrible. And everybody else's are gorgeous. About 2 months had passed since I met the Higa family. After dinner, Tainaka struck up a conversation. Maybe you should move on. You should really move on, Nori. Nori's been living with us for months now. Like, Nori, I think it's time to move on. You can't be here while I'm trying to date this man. It's distracting. Although it's cute to have someone to talk to about it, but, like, also, Nori is distracting because he's adorable.
Hey, is something bothering you? I'm all ears if you want to talk. Of course I can tell, Spacey. You've been frowning whenever you look at your smartphone recently. You're thinking about reaching out to someone, aren't you?
Considering how many women he had lived with, I suppose it made sense that he was so perceptive. I decided to talk to him about how I was hesitant to contact Higa.
Higa's the dad of the boy you met in the park, right? And he's also someone you know through work.
I nodded and told him that we met on weekends with Hinata if our schedules worked out. I also told him that we had gone out to lunch together a few times when I visited Tempesty.
So you meet without the kid, huh? You should totally ask him on a date and then get married. Spacey, I'm pretty sure that means he's interested in you, right?
I said I doubted that was true because Higa never gave me any signals. That's because Higa doesn't know how to turn the fucking signal on. That man is still trying to figure out how to plug the damn signal in. Oh, it's like the bat signal. He's like, where's the... I don't have the right adapter to plug this shit in. Oh, you're in Japan and it came with an American plug. He's got to get an adapter and he just hasn't been able to find one. He knows he's got one somewhere in the garage. He just refuses to go out and buy a new one because there's one in that damn garage somewhere, and the man just couldn't figure it out. Also, the directions are in English, and he can't read them, and so he's just like, he's probably better off reading English directions than we would be if we got something, and you're like, this isn't Japanese, I can't fucking... shit. You know what I mean? And there's no pictures. That's all it is. He hasn't given us a signal because he can't turn it on. Oh. Also, he's just like, there's no way she'd like me. I mean, Higa, that's valid when you're dating someone like me. When you're like, I have a kid, she wouldn't want to date me. Absolutely valid. And yet, here I am just standing there with a sign being like, I love you and your stupid kid. And I don't even know what's happening to me. So, whatever.
You ate lunch together because you just so happen to see each other. Are you sure that's it? If you've done that, why are you hesitating to contact him?
The Blade Mask collaboration at the convenience store that Higa mentioned had already started. I just happened to buy some of the snacks, and I wanted to give the Blade Mask sweepstakes sticker to Hinata.
There's no need to be shy about it. You just have to make the first move.
See, Nori's smart. Okay. Nori is all of us. Go, just call him, because he's just not going to be able to figure out how to turn the signal on. You just got to do it. We got to hike up our tits and be the man about it, because, you know, and then every once in a while, you know he's going to be a little, and then we're going to switch sides on, like, who's going to, you know, take charge. We just have to start first. But he was still a single father and widower. I mused that he'd feel uncomfortable if I suddenly reached out. Nori's like, he's a single father and a widower. That man is going to be excited because he probably has not gotten laid in 5 fucking years, girl.
That's not true. Besides, if you don't contact him, Spacey, I think he'll worry too. From Higa's point of view, you're a woman who reluctantly plays with his son and for some reason still hangs around, right?
I never did any of that reluctantly. But I understood there was a chance Higa saw things that way.
Unless you reach out, he might think he's forcing you to do that. That makes it even harder for him to call you. Don't you agree?
Nori's fucking smarter than he acts. The man, he's also a genius. You know? Well, I mean, you are really good at, like, you know, manipulating people into letting them stay with you, because I just met you and you've been here for months. And you're not even cooking for me right now. You do fold my laundry, though, so fair enough. And clean the house. And I hate dusting, so that works for me. But, like, you know, he's reading it really yeah, but he's probably thinking that he's forcing you to hang out with him and his kid every time he calls, and you probably feel bad about saying no, so you say yes. So if you call him, then he'll know that you actually want to do these things. I still had never thought of it that way until Tainaka spelled it out for me.
Well, now that you've thought of it, send him a message on Ring.
Tainaka pushed my phone into my hands, and I typed down a message. Higa replied immediately. That man almost dropped his phone when he got a text. He's like, got a text. Oh God, it's from her. Thank you for getting the sweepstakes sticker. I'll get it from you next time we meet. Hanada's overjoyed. I sent us a picture! Stop it. I hate this route because I love it so much. He sent a photo of Hinata beaming at the camera. Seeing Hinata smile like that, I realized there was no reason to be so hesitant about contacting him.
Are you glad you got the courage to message him, Spacey? Oh, please, I just gave you a little push. I just hope you can continue being on great terms with Higa.
Tainaka's smile made me feel a bit bashful, and I nodded lightly back at him. I still didn't really understand what these feelings were, but love. I knew that I wanted to be closer to Higa and Hinata. We're going to be Mrs. Higa someday. The next morning, we still have we haven't done. I noticed that there wasn't anybody in the apartment when I woke up. After checking the living room, I found a note on the table. I unfolded the paper. Did Nori move out?
Dear Spacey, it may have been short, but thank you for letting me stay with you. I found another place to live, so as promised, I'm moving. I really enjoyed spending time with you. I know the thought of never seeing me again breaks your heart, but I have good news. I got a part-time job at Evergreen, so you can visit me anytime you like. If you want to talk about your love life, I'll
be all ears. Leaving a note instead of saying goodbye face to face was classic Tainaka. I looked around the empty room. Suddenly, it felt a little lonely. Like, it's a little sad. I'm like, oh, but at the same time, you needed to leave. You cannot live with me forever. I'm trying to romance this man, but I also feel like Nori is sweet because you know that he was like, oh, now that we're talking about Higa and we kind of think, he's like, you have feelings for this man. You like this man. I can't be living here if you got feelings for this man because that's going to be awkward for you. You know what I mean? Could never know when he comes over and then you have to try to explain me and that's going to look bad. This wasn't just coincidence. He purposefully was like, ding, 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 ding. Let me find someone else. Like, how sweet is Pupper Doodles? He's a little cinnamon bun, isn't he? Putting aside whether or not I'd asked him for romantic advice, I figured I should visit Evergreen sometime soon. I looked at the clock and saw that it was nearly time to leave for work. I immediately got dressed and prepared to head to the office. And sadly, Nori never cooked for us. But it's okay, because then we'd never let him leave. About a week after Tainaka left... Hey, morning! Good morning. Satome and Minato called out to me, walking side by side. I asked if they'd met up. Oh yeah, we ran into each other at the station. Had a friendly conversation on the way to the office, didn't we, Ko? Conversation implies two-way communication. It's more accurate to say you talked at me. I love them. Together. They need to get married. It's gonna be weird because Satome is one of my boyfriends, but it's okay if he's got a boyfriend on the side. But, like, I love this whole... like, buddy cop movie thing they got going on where they're just, like, two opposites, and Satome is like, I don't care if you hate me, because he's a labradoodle and he will never leave you alone. Come on, don't lie. I asked you what you had for breakfast, and you told me you had salmon, a fried egg, and tofu miso soup. I think your threshold for having a conversation is too low. Watching the two of them banter made me laugh. Minato was over this shit. Alright, Amasawa. You've been heading to Sympathy a lot recently, right? Ko and I are headed there today for a meeting. You know any good places to eat around there? My mind flooded with memories of the places Higa and I had lunch at near Tempesty, so because we've obviously been there multiple times. I mean, we said that and Nori gave us that kind of impression. The first time we had lunch together was at a cafe with delicious pasta. The next place we went to was a Chinese restaurant that Higa regularly visited. If I remember correctly, Higa ordered the Mabu tofu set. Mabo tofu set. Amasawa. Minato squinted at me, and I finally blurted out my recommendation. Sorry, I was just thinking. There's a really great pasta place over there. It's called this. There's this Chinese place. This. They're like, wow, you go out to eat a lot around there. You're like, yeah, well. Pasta and Chinese. Hey, I like Chinese. Now I'm craving sweet and sour pork. I see. I want pasta. Looks like we'll be dining separately. Oh, don't be like that. Oh, I know. We'll do rock, paper, scissors for it. Winner gets to pick the place. As your senior, this is basically an order. Huh? This is blatant power abuse. Minato was like, whatever you say, I'm going to choose the opposite because I don't want to eat with you. I tilted my head to the sky, watching the clouds pass by as those two argued. I wondered what Higa was doing at that moment. There wasn't any reason for me to be thinking about him, and yet I couldn't stop. Aww. Oh. No, we'll stop here. Damn it. I can't believe I am enjoying dating this man and his child so much. It's just kind of fucked up, but anyway, I am enjoying it. Oh, too much. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.